Hello, Magi here, and today we're going to be looking over this 12th Theater of Pain I did. This is, for Season 2, and this was, like, the first week I did it. Here, during the first week, we're all under gear, no tier sets, really, no crazy trinkets. I know I did this without tier when I first got my 12th, so, the Frost Mage tier set isn't crazy. Frost Volley is nice damage, I think, but it doesn't change anything for our rotation. But yeah, I was pretty happy with this. It was the first 12, and I just wanted to showcase it. I think I played pretty well, all things considered, so we'll just play it out, right? Let's go. So, at the start of the dungeon, pretty simple. You do whatever you can to skip this ad, just so you can pull this into the boss. Pretty standard stuff. And then, I kick the Accursed just so we can gather them much easier. And then, I get to my stacking of Death Chill. And then once I do that, I start hitting them with my Cone of Cold combo. Now here, you want to focus the Rage, the guy who's casting the AoE, the Bloodhorn, yeah. Just because this excessive damage, you don't want to deal with that as best you can. Now here, since Frost Mage got a little rework with Frostfire during the Liberation of Undermine patch, I was still kind of getting used to it. I'm still saying I'm still trying to get better at it, because now we're playing with the excess fire and frost much more. So I'm still getting used to it. I've gotten more comfortable in the second week. The first week definitely it's a learning curve. So I think I'm getting better at it, honestly. It's just, you really have to watch the procs. So much fucking procs. You already have your Frostfire empowerments, and then you have, like you mentioned, the excess ones. But yeah, I think I did pretty well, all things considered. I think this was really, did pretty well, like, for the group. I think there was a few deaths, including myself, but nothing too crazy where we didn't time, Even if it did, this is like the first week, right? So, like, getting 12... Okay, yeah, did I pot or no? How did I get back up so quickly? Was that altar? No, I didn't altar, because altar's on CD, so fuck. Whoever healing me was fucking quick on the heals. Yeah, so I'm double checking. And like I said, since the first week, I'm still trying to remember all the mechanics. I think each one have 2 mechanics each. Nothing too crazy, kick the Accursed, Virulent just drops shit on the ground. Potato or whatever just does AoE damage whenever it casts. This is pretty simple boss fight, and obviously this is the rerun of Theater of Pain. I don't know, man. All the boss fights have been way easier compared to its original Shadowland version. Because I know that I did not like Theater of Pain back when it was originally its first dungeon, but this time it's pretty good. It's one of the easier dungeons, surprisingly. For now. Granted, we'll see how scales up in higher keys, because this is a 5 dungeon boss fight, and 5 boss dungeon. And usually in the past, 5 bosses have been really tough dungeons, like Older Man. That shit was fucking rough. But this has been much easier. But like I said, we'll see how scaling goes, because remember, Tyrannical with 5 bosses, it gets scarier. And obviously with 12, you did with Tyrannical and Fort. Yeah, the bosses, the ads don't really scare me too much. But obviously Tyrannical does on like a 5 boss dungeon. So here we went to when they're all undead. I went with the Mordrefa. Not Mordrefa. I can't remember. Was it Mordrefa? I don't remember, man. Kul'tharok, maybe? Oh, the caster one. The caster. Oh shit, I don't know what happened to that curse. I think it got hit by something. It was either melee or it was like the shit on the ground. But it doesn't really stop me. Here, unfortunately, Icy Vein was off CD, so it's kind of unfortunate. I still did code just to kind of get the damage off. Just because I wasn't too sure on a 12 they would live long enough. Now that I'm watching it now, I could have played it, just hold it a little longer with Icy Veins. Just to get more damage out, but it's okay. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, these souls don't last too long anyway. Oh, well, actually, no. Maybe I should have held it, because I just remember our Demon Hunter was dead, so we didn't have his damage. Now, if he did have it, we might have been a lot faster. Now, here, I did pop shifting, even though Orb was up. I think it was just, like, the speed of it. Like, I just had it queued up already, and then Orb was up. Just because, how Frost Mage's C's can go really fast on a lot of ads. Sometimes you just queue something else. It happens. But yeah, went pretty well, I would say, on this part here. I'm just checking. Okay, I was double checking, make sure Audacity is still working. It'll be fucking cringe if I recorded this and nothing happened. Anyway, we went to the left side, I remember correctly. Nothing too crazy. Just interrupt the necrotic bolt and or volley or something. The soul, yeah, there you go, the volley. And then even with bind soul, I can just blast wave or dragon's breath, which is good. I looked at the recording. I said this is the first week, and then this should be released on the second week, just because I've been busy with work. So I haven't had the chance to really record too much. I still do M+, but I haven't I sometimes forget to record, and then I need to, make a audio recording, because, this is a commentary, and trying to give play-by-play as best I can. Here, this is not a bad, well, I mean, it really depends, depending on the timing, you can get code combo again, but not in this case. Now, the route this tank was doing, I liked a lot. So, he's pulling a lot of extra ads here, because what they're going to try to do later is going to do a skip near the arena boss, so then we can skip it. It's a really good skip, and I like it a lot, just because these mini bosses have 3 million, 100 million HP, which may not be the most, it's a lot for the gear we have, but it's probably going to be less, and it's on 12, so maybe not. But being able to skip mini bosses is always nice, because you can always cleave down the little ones and get count if you can always do that. Now here I didn't pop Icy just because I thought Icy Vein would not last long enough. Now that I'm watching it, maybe it would have been a good idea, but at the time I didn't know how this guy was gonna pull, because you didn't ask for else. So I would have liked to pop it there, because now that we have more ads popping in, it would have been more effective. Here I'll definitely pop it, because if you pop it here and you pop it on the and then you use the second platform, the next one as a CD recovery, you should have it back. But yeah, so now, like I said, at the time I didn't know he was gonna do this, so it was good to have more funnel, just so I can get my Death Chills stacks up. Here I was trying to decurse. It's just annoying to decurse to try to set up your thing. And I don't know if the druid here had this decurse, because it was a while before I had to decurse, But it is what it is. If I have to play a supportive role for this, it's fine. I was pretty much doing that for Season 1 with fucking Shamans. So anyway, next platform is just a CD recovery, pretty much. There's only so much you can really do with this dungeon. This one's just easy dodge shit and then interrupt. Nothing too crazy about this one. Then, Kono combo works well. And then decurse, set back up the blizzard, and easy. And then, no, interrupts on CD, so I must have interrupted something. I just can't remember what specifically. Now, this next fight is really good for Frost Mage, because the timing always seems to work out well where Kono Cold lines up with the spirits, and it's just really good because our damage spikes up high, and it eliminates ads ASAP as well. So it's really good. I like this fight for that purpose. I can't speak. I don't think fire would do too well, just because you need to ignite spray, right? And the boss doesn't move, so then you just have to hard cast Flame Strike. Probably, I'm assuming so. Now I do have 40 stacks Spy Master. I could have sent it earlier, but because it's it's a new season, right? I'm not really paying attention to Spy Masters because it's gonna get replaced eventually. Because it's Spy Masters. I have a heroic Spy Masters, and they've nerfed it twice. So I'm just still farming for trinkets. I'm still currently farming for trinket as of this recording. Not really farming. I just haven't had any luck. I'm still using Spy Masters because it's still a really strong trinket. There's definitely better trinkets. I just haven't had any luck in getting it. So once I do, I'll replace it, and it'll just be nice for item upgrade as well. So yeah, this what is it? Draw Souls thing comes out. Now, if I was paying attention to Draw Soul, I would have not used Comet Storm, but it's okay. It's okay. Here, I think I'm delaying my Comet Storm because it's coming out really soon. Because I just want to maximize the ability, and it's not like these guys. Yeah, it's not like it's too crazy. I need to rush it. Yeah, and then I do Cold Comet Storm because I feel like it's better to just get the double Comet Storm out. Do I pop defensive here? I think I did, because I popped Great Invid, but I don't think it was during that part. I probably should have double checked what the Demon Hunter died to, but it's kind of inconsequential from my end. This is a Frost Mage commentary, not a Demon Hunter commentary. Draw Cell comes in 15 seconds, and yeah, Kono Cold is almost coming out, and I don't have to worry about Comet Storm just because of, excess Frost and excess Fire looping, so it'll come back up pretty fucking quick. So by the time this draw sub comes up, plus you get that animation for it as well, so I'll definitely have it up by then. Next draw slow is like every 50 seconds-ish, so it's perfect for Cone of Cold then, now that I'm looking at the timer, Big Weeks timers. Yep, so look at the damage is just really good here. Because I already have the highest damage on that just because of the way Cone of Cold works here. So it just really favors, I would say favors Frost, both for the burst damage and the fact that it's a slow, Frost Mage is slow, and it's really good here. Really, really good. And it's another set of Icy Veins, which is good. Just blast the boss way better. Draw slow. I think I would have Icy Veins up for the next part. And then yeah, because I'm watching the timer now, I'm not pop. Oh, did I pop it? I guess I did. I guess I was banking on shifting power being enough. Actually, it's probably I made the right call. Yeah. Just because, yeah, shifting in excess, yeah. I wasn't too sure I did it right, but yeah, thankfully I did. Yeah, so I didn't wait for Frozen Orb, because Frozen Orb was almost coming up, but I decided not to, just because Cone Cold was just more damage, and Frozen Orb because of the way Frostfire worked, because they value Calm Storm more than Orb, but granted, with the rework, Orb is still a good amount of damage now. But yeah, like, Frost Mage has really good damage here. Just because of the way we blast ads. And I love it a lot. It's a good mage fight, a Frost Mage fight. You have great utility, we still Blast Wave. And the slows just help so much in keeping those ads from not moving. I think I'll look over my details just to see how much ad damage I did. Yeah, you look at that. It's like 50%. I was looking at others. I just cranked those ads just the way Frost Mage works so well for that specific part. Okay, Calm Storm hits well. And then the tank told me to hero a Gorchop, which makes sense. He's probably the second hardest boss fight here, just because the ads can really go ham, and you want to get out of that fight ASAP, because it doesn't ramp up. Excuse me. It doesn't ramp up, but just like you want to avoid it, just because the longer the fight goes, the more margin of error can happen, just because, the hooks, the ads could just double jump somebody. A lot of shit can go wrong, so we just want to take care of it ASAP. Like the other boss is free. Like Zav is fucking free. The other one you shot also free. Modrefa, she's definitely the next hero because she's definitely she's hardest just because it has more one shot. While Gorchop is scary, the next boss fight is just all one shots. That's why he's second hardest, because like you can really mess up Modrefa and it goes bad because you have to deal with the spirits and it can one shot with the cast. The jumpers on the Gorchop they currently don't one shot, but they can just go double whammy. Now here I did Cone of Cold. Thinking back on it, may not have been the best, just because we have to. I don't know, because we still have the run back because we have to kill it and then we have to run to deal with the. Because you want to skip the next abomination here. So I'm trying to double check because I felt like it was okay because we have to do this part. Yeah, so it may not have been that bad. Yeah, because Cone of Cold right here. So we're trying to think of Cone of Cold because unfortunately it doesn't get reduced by any CDR, so it sucks so much. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, I made the right call about using it here because I need to set up my Death Chills. Granted, I don't have it right now. But it's okay. It's okay. Pop mirror images. I popped Spy Masters, but I didn't pop Icy Vein because it wasn't up. I forgot. I wasn't looking at it because usually I get a big pack. I'm assuming I have it. Now here is what gets. Yeah, I guess I still got my Cone combo. That's good. And I have a blue. Then I proc Time Warp with Spy Masters, which is nice. It wasn't too long, but it was better than nothing. Yeah, then I'm getting a better feel for the excess Frostfire, juggling. Definitely, I find it funny. Blizzard said they were going to make Frost Mages easier with this whole changes. They made it fucking way harder, man. Like, I'm watching procs way more than I should be. Because now you stack it up twice, and you have to think about it. You don't want excess Frost to overstack, because, then you lose CDR on Common Storm, but you also want to make sure you don't go cap on excess Frost because you're losing on Flurry, and then excess Fire, excess Frost, when you activate them, they do damage as well. So, like, there's a lot of juggle now. And you also have your just random procs of Frostfire Empowerment. I do miss when Common Storm got reduced by like 10 seconds from Excess Frost, but granted, obviously, because we get more access to Excess Frost, it's... Yeah, I can see why they nerfed it, because we just got so much more access to it now. It would have been nice to be more busted with Common Storm, but whatever. And I think I saved Common Storm for the next patch, would make sense. Nope, I did not. That's fair. I think the tank pulled it to the boss. Yeah, I wasn't ready at first until he got in. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then we pop hero. And I set up. I should have popped Icy Veins before that, but that's fine. And then I set up my combo. Just because I wanted to get it off CD. So nothing too crazy here for. I'm just trying to focus to add, you know, the Gore Chop ads, because those are the scary ones. Because they can just jump and then insta give you if you're unlucky. Because the two of them could just do it. So nothing going on too crazy so far. It's just a blast. These leftovers scared the fuck out of me. You'll see why. So we're just fighting him normally. Get hooked in. Okay. Survive that. Okay, good. Yeah, I got double jumped. That was so not cool. If you look at it in 1.2 second span, I got double jumped. It was just so unfortunate. Because it was during the chains too. It was like, oh, I'm watching that. I could have pressed barrier. I think I barrier up. But then the hard part is like, there's no real telegraph way to know when they will jump you. It's not like targeted from what I can tell. They just jump. Yeah, they just jump. There's no like, there's no cast time or anything, so it's really hard to tell. So that was just an fucking annoying death. You're just like, wow. Having extra gear could have helped too, because obviously the stamina would have helped. And having a barrier too, but it's just what it is. It's just, that's probably going to be the scary part of the fight. You need to be topped off so fast, and if you get double jumped, see, like the only thing I would say for Blizzard is if they can make a change where it doesn't target the same person twice with the jumps, because that feels a little unfair. Like if they had a cast, that'd be fair, because then you can predict what's happening and then you can pop a coordinate. But because you can't do that, it's just getting jumped is so not cool. Now here I did the death on a cone code, but I only had 9 stacks. I'm trying to remember why I did. I think it was just in the heat of the moment. Yeah, because that's unoptimal. We don't want that in M+. Yeah, this fight is ridiculous. Not the hardest, but it's just kind of be annoying at times just because you have to deal with the chains. And then those jumpers are so annoying. Look at that. I popped invis in case. That was the right call because they jumped me again. That was just a Hail Mary invis, and it fucking worked out because that shit happened. Like, sometimes you just pop something, it works. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, that's that. And then that's done. Wait, is something wrong with the recording? Oops, something's wrong. But anyway, it wasn't that big of a deal. I saw OBS pause it for a bit. Yeah, it was just, boss is done. Now we have the Zav, the Fallen. Zav is pretty easy, honestly. It's honestly the mini bosses scare me more. All the mini bosses scare me more than this. I will say, I don't know how I feel about having... I don't know. I don't like how it changes every time, the mini bosses, because there's a lot of names you gotta remember, and then you gotta remember what each one does specifically. It's kind of similar to Mist, where the mini bosses can rotate. Hell, if you even get mini bosses. Same rule applies here. But I suppose it kind of fits with the theme of Shadowlands, because this is a Shadowland dungeon, such as Mist. So you had, rotating fucking mini bosses. Here, they definitely wanted to wait until one of the archers was dead, which makes sense, because the archer type classes in this game can just randomly shoot people, and that shit is annoying. Interrupt and shout, I just take a natty. I don't think I didn't alter at all here, because it's still it's not on CD. Just blasting it. Getting out. This one's pretty easy. Just deal with the interrupt and shout. Yeah, alter here. And then yeah, as long as you don't cast anything that interrupting, you can still cast after. It's not, yeah, the mini boss is not, this one was not too bad. It's the one where you're, actually no, this is, okay. The whirling blades are always the scariest, but if you're fighting in a room as big as this, it's not bad. Because if you're fighting like in like the second room or the second or third mini boss with the whirling blades, it's so infuriating. Because you don't have that much space to deal with. Here you do have more space, so it's not that bad. You can fight here and then you can fight back to the entrance if you needed to, but you don't. It's unfortunate that since it's all randomized. This one is much easier. I think this was a charge one and a bleed. Let me double check. Okay, nope, it's just interrupting. Easy. And then pop CDs here because it's gonna take some time. Whirlwind. Okay, so it was just the interrupting whirlwind. So very free for range. I can't speak for the melee. It must suck to get out of that every time. But hey, I'm not melee. That's not my problem. Yeah, just get another barrier up for the next shout. He's not gonna die that quickly. And then just get it off. Now on the second week, I know this is pretty bland right now because nothing crazy. It's fucking one mini boss that just shouts, "Ooh, I'm heaving the breakable, the breaker. I'm gonna cast my interrupting shout." So anyway, what was I gonna say again? Yeah, second week, I still don't have 4 set as of this recording, which is, what, a Friday? Yeah. I have 3 out of 5, so hopefully I'm guaranteed next week, because I will have another Catalyst charge. I just need to either get, I think, a headpiece or a chest piece, and then I should be able to have a 4-piece. And then it would be nice. Here we dealt with one, CC 1, yeah, there you go. We CC 1, so we're dealing with less archers, which makes sense. I like the idea, because archers are always the scary part, and the captain to reduce the damage for like 75% until he dies. So it's honestly a smart play, just less risk of danger, and then those archers, they put a bleed on us, and not everybody can remove bleeds. As a dwarf, I can every 2 minutes, but like on a demon hunter, they can't because they're going to play night elf or blood elf. So a little cringe there, and yeah, if I remember correctly, we just kill it. And then we will grab another one, just to be super safe. We're fine on time as long as we don't wipe. Which makes sense. Yeah, go ahead. The bleeds is just not fun. I did not remove my bleed this time. I think I forgot at the moment. Speaking, I love how I spoke about fucking bleed removal, but I didn't use it. And then here, this is a good skip the tank showed us. And we timer, so we just like, I like it because we're gonna watch what we do here. It's actually nice. We roar to deal with the skip that. Yeah, that was really nice because look, there's RP before it's actually activated, and by putting it, since the tank placed it in the last possible spot, we're able to skip it, which is good. That saves us so much time because he pulled all the little adds on kul'tharok wing, so then it made it way faster to deal with. That took way longer. And here, this is a good Frost Mage fight again because of banners. When it comes to like prying like these totem things, Frost Mages are usually the best because of Glacial Spike. And a lot of instant damage, just the way our kit works. Blood and Gory. This one is just more of a whoever has CDs, so you just try to let them win. Here, as I didn't have any CDs, so I just let the other person beat me. Plus I'm cloth. And here I'm just trying to disable my barrier, just so he has a quick time killing me. Because those barriers can add up a lot if you forget to take them off. Yeah, I think a Demon Hunter kills me faster than I damage him. So it worked out better. Because I think they have a passive magic reduction too. Or is that with Vengeance? I can't remember, but they do have that, which is good. Here, I thought I got hit, but I mean, I didn't, so that's good because, I don't want to fucking die, And a banner comes out, which is not that big of a deal because I'm in CDs now, so the next time the banner comes out, I'll just blow it up real quick. Yeah, I'll be shocked if someone had higher banner damage than me on this fight, just because the way Frost Mage works. It's like Brackenhide all over again. Our damage on specific totems is always good. And then I think this is, yep, Crush. Easy enough. Again. I tried to remove it. I missed it, but I missed the Blazing, but it's fine. The Demon Hunter got me out way quickly because he was in meta. So, it was fine. The banner's up, so we just blast the banner. I was focusing the boss there just because I knew the banner was going to die from my cleave without even a crit. Probably. Then put another berry up. Pretty easy. And then another banner. Just get shifting power. And then I do, yeah, target Zave to get another flurry, so both of them get the Winter's Chill effect. Just get out of that bullshit. Yeah, this is a really easy fight. As long as you just deal with the banner appropriately, it's pretty free. Yeah, we always fought each other, and it's just nice that it worked out well, just because I can die really easily here. Easy peasy. Kicked back up. And then, we just blew up Zave because he was way closer. Alright, all the bosses. Okay, this area is done. And yeah, 50% just because Dreffa, has that super bullshit area, spin to win, and then bowls and all that. So, here Death Knight's pretty good. Because, Grips is not bad. And then Mass Grip as well. So that's nice. It's pretty good, I would say, for this. Vengeance is probably still better because of the Sigil of Silence. And then they also have... I don't know if they have the Sigil, the Grip one. I heard they don't run it this season. If that's the case, that's so sad. Because that's such a good ability. But, if they don't take it, obviously they have their reasons. And I'm not going to tell Vengeance how to fucking play the class when I know... I can tell people how to play Frost Mage, but I stay in my lane. I don't say anything else about classes I don't play. So easily here, I love this pull just because it's a good refresher, CD refresher if you need to, and it's just like you're still dealing with RP, and then once the ritual is done, you can just take it. You can take the contenders to the fight, which is what the tank does, which is smart. This is the first time I dealt with this, like taking to the boss, but it just makes a lot of sense, yeah, because they don't do anything crazy, and it's good because it allows me to stack up my my Death Shield way easier once they're inside. They are slow because of Frost Mage shit, but once they're close, they're good. Yeah, and I'm just get out my stacks, and then I try to get my Code of Cone combo up. So I love that. I love that we can do that. In the future, it's definitely something we just, with my group, will definitely do. Kill casters and then bring everything inside. Good funnel, and it just works well. And here, ad comes out. And you always want to just kick your ad if you can. Now, I don't have the Cone combo because I used it for the other one, which is fine, because it's not too bad. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. In the future, do I Cone combo that? Maybe. Actually, I still probably do. Just because my thinking is, if I don't Cone combo the 2-pack to that, then I can Cone combo the ads, but I think it's just better just having more, just for more boss damage. It's more of a... I'll figure it out in the future, like what's more optimal. At the very least, I probably could use those guys for at least death chills, for sure. But other than that, I might not. I'm thinking about it, because those ads are probably the biggest priority. And those 2 ads don't really do much. It's just more... I guess you could say padding, yeah. So I might skip on that, yeah. But it's not that big of a deal. It's so minuscule. Like here, you're always going to get back up with the timing. Again, timing really works well with Cone of Cold here. This is a really good Frost Mage dungeon stage because you can really use Cone of Cold quite often. Like, you can Cone of Cold the first boss because it's a console fight. kul'tharok because of those ads. This fight because of these ads here. And also Gorechop. Gorechop because of the Abomination. So this is a really good one. Not thinking about it, yeah. You have a lot of places where you can just Cone of Cold combo, which is really strong because it's both AoE and a good single target because you have Cone of Cold, you have Comet Storm, which is very good, single target. But then it also gives you excess fire, which then gives you excess frost, which reduces Comet Storm. And then obviously having 2 frozen orbs, good damage in general. And then I just put a blizzard, early blizzard, so it gets the CDR. And then I do my combo. I don't put it was too fast, which is fine. Better to be too fast. That means the ads are dead, less to deal with. That's a good side. That's a good side. And here, it's pretty much free now. Because by the time it gets the next real one, the Manifest Death, it's going to be dead. So that's the important part. And, yeah, I was happy with this dungeon. Honor 1 death, but, you know, the double twos, that's so unfair. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Happy with that, and it was my first 12, so it was good to have a 12, just so the week after I got something in the vault, a 12 key. But yeah, that was my Theater of Pain. Pretty happy with the result. I think I played it real well, all things considered, and yeah, I'm super excited for this season. Hopefully you guys learned some bit. Hopefully it helps you out for your Frostmage shit. But anyway, this is Magi, and hope you guys enjoyed this video.